everybody! Today we're going to be using some model magic, so I'd like you to get your wax board out of your art folder. If you don't have a wax board in your art folder, we're going to take a Sharpie and write our name and class code on that wax board so that we know whose is whose when we make our project today. Then you're going to take your model magic and you're going to smush it down into a longer shape and cut it 2 times. So what we want is we want 3 pieces of clay. So you're going to cut it 2 times to make 3 pieces of clay. If you don't have 3 pieces, mush it back together and try again. For each of those pieces of clay, we're going to roll it into a ball and roll it on the table a little bit to make sure it's nice and smooth so it makes a sphere. And we're just going to kind of roll those out and make sure they're nice and even. Now watch out, because if they touch each other, they're going to stick together and you might have to separate them and roll them a little bit more, so make sure they don't touch each other. Now we do not want to make our clay into a pancake. We do not want to squish it. What we want to do is take 3 fingers, your thumb, your pointer finger, and your middle finger, and sort of just gently pinch it a little bit on the top so that it makes a handle for your stamp. We're going to gently tap it flat onto the wax board to make it have a flat bottom. So again, we're pinching the top with 3 fingers and then pressing it gently down on our wax board to make the bottom part flat. The bottom part is where we're going to make a design, and that's what will become a stamp the next time we have art class. The next thing we're going to do is make a design on the bottom of our stamp by pushing in with a pencil or a pair of scissors. We're not cutting it or drawing on it, we're pushing in. So I'm pushing in little dots. I could push in any kind of shapes or patterns that I want on my stamp. So that was just some dotted lines I pushed in. And now I'm just going to gently, gently tap, tap, tap on the wax board just to make sure it's flat. And set that one aside when I feel like I'm done. Again, I'm pushing in designs. I'm not opening the scissors, I'm not cutting with it, but I'm just using the side of the scissors to push in a design. And I have to be really careful when I do this that I don't push too hard, because then I'm going to squish the whole thing. When I'm done, I'm going to turn it over and just tap, tap, tap. Flatten it out on the bottom, make sure it's nice and flat. When you're done with all 3 stamps, you're going to let them sit on your wax board, make sure they do not touch each other, and we're going to let them dry like that. I will come in later and I will turn them over so they can dry on all sides. Thanks, everybody.